of Flutter, and today we are going to see the container widget. Now container widget is very much similar to a box for storing some contents. Now if we want to allow many attributes to the user for decorating its style widget, such as we want to give margin to our box, we want to give some color to our box, we want some padding, we want some decoration to our container. At that time we can use this container widget, which separates the container with other contents. Now this container widget is very much similar to the division tag which we use in HTML. Now if this widget does not contain any child widget, then it will fill the whole area on the screen automatically. Otherwise, if it is having some parent element or parent widget, then it will wrap the child according to the specified height and width. We can also specify, this container widget requires some parent element like scaffold widget, center widget or padding widget, row widget or column widget. Now we can manage them efficiently through width, height, padding, background color, etc. Container widget combines common painting, positioning and sizing of the child widget. It is also a class to store one or more widgets and position them on the screen according to our needs. So just jump to our coding section. So this was the first step which we have created. Now we are just going to change and use new widget, that is container widget. So before using the container widget, let us change the title of our app as app 2 and the title of our page as day 2. Now just hit Ctrl S to reload your app. So here you can see that the app bar is containing the title day 2, or we can say this as container widget. Just hit Ctrl S. So you can see that now this title of the app bar have changed. Now we are going to use container instead of this center and text widget. So just use container widget. So now container can specify only a single child. So we can specify single child. Now this child can be any widget like center widget or text widget which we have used earlier. So I am just going to use one text widget. Inside that I am writing one text as hey coders. Now just hit Ctrl S. So here is the text which we have specified in our container widget. So by default it is at top left corner of our page. So this is the position of our container. So as we haven't changed the color of our container, so it will occupy the color of the background or scaffold color by default. So we can change the color of our container by using this color property and by mentioning any color which according to our preference. Okay, so we have mentioned the orange asset color. So here is the container which is occupying space required only for this single text. So if we want our container to be of a specific height and specific width, then we can use the property of height and width, and we can mention the height and width property so that our container can change its size. So just hit Ctrl S. So here the size of our container changed from default height and width to the specified height and width. Now we are going to use, if we want to specify the alignment of our child, then we can use one property which is called alignment, and we can specify the alignment of our child by using this alignment dot. Now these are the position available for our container to be aligned, that is center, top left, bottom, center. So this is the position for our child widget, not the container widget. So if I will use center alignment, then my text will be at center. So just hit Control S. Now you can see that the our text widget is aligned to the center of our container. Now if we want to give some margin to our container, then we can use the margin property, and for that we can use this edge insects dot all property. For if we want to give the same margin from all the four corner, then we can use this property. If we want to give specific margin to the left side or to the right side, then we can use this only attribute. And if we want to give margin to a symmetric, at vertical symmetric and at horizontal symmetric, then we can use this symmetric position. And other functions are also available which can be used according to our need. So I am going to use dot all property and going to specify 20 pixel of margin. So I can see that 20 pixel margin is given to the container from all the four sides. Now we can also specify the padding, that is the pixel of distance between the child widget and the container widget. So similarly we can use this edge insects dot all and we can specify this. So here is the padding available for our text. Now if you want to give some decoration to your container, so for that we are having one property which is decoration. So by using that we can give some border to our container. We can also specify the decoration to that container. We can change the radius of our corners. So for that we can use this decoration property and we can specify this box decoration function. Now we can specify the border. I am going to give border of width 4 pixel and the color of the border should be black. Now by specifying this, border will be given to our container of with 4 pixel and of color black. So just hit Ctrl S. Now okay, so there is an error which is showing that we can't have color equal to null. That means when we are using this decoration property, the color property of our container should be inside this decoration property. So for removing this error, just cut your color property from here and mention it inside in decoration property. Now just hit Ctrl S. Now you can see that our container is having border of width 4 pixel and now we are having okay, color of our border is black. I am just going to remove this padding as it is not looking so good. Now it's perfect. Now we are going to give some radius to our border. So for that we can use this border radius property. Now just use this border radius dot circular math function and just specify the radius of which border you want. So I have used 10 pixel, 10 radius of 10. So 10 radius is given. Now if you want your container to be of circular shape, then you can specify the radius to be of 50. Then you can have one circular circle container. Now you can change the radius of border according to your requirement. Now you can also specify the shadow of your container by using this box shadow property. Now just use box shadow function. Okay. Oh, you have to specify square bracket, inside that just use box shadow. Now just specify the color which of shadow which you want and the offset that you want to give. Now just hit Ctrl S. Now you can see one shadow appears for our container having color orange and of offset 6.0. Now if you want your container to be tilted or to be changed at certain angle, so for that you can use transform property. So by using this property you can change the angle of your container. So I want 1 degree of rotation at z axis. So I have given rotation to this container along z axis of degree 0.1. Now you can also have rotation at x axis and rotation at y axis. Now one another property is also there, which is constraint, that if you want your text to be at tight or at expanded form, that then you can use this constraint property. So I am going to use, so you can use any of this property, which is box constraint or tight, expand, loose, tight for. So for that just you have to mention the height or width about which you want some constraint. So just hit Ctrl and S. So I can change the height also. So this is the this type of constraint we can give to our container. So this was all about the properties which are available for container widget. You can go through the information or the properties or attributes that are available for every widget inside the documentation available from the Flutter official website. So this was all about container. Thank you.